audio.
Yeah, because my hands are right here.
Yeah, don't. No. Please. Please don't. That's so much editing.
No! Nope.
Okay. You're done. Stop.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so welcome back to season 3 of the podcast. This is episode 2. We have the main. I don't know. Should we call it the main characters? I'm Lucas.
I'm Owen. I'm Chase.
And today our guest is a 24-year-old from
Chicago.
No, today we have another Lucas. His name is Lucas Burda. I call him the criminal mastermind of the youth group. But he's known for hacking our phones and having funny stories. Can you not hack the stuff using to record this right now? Do it after.
Fine.
Or don't do it.
No,
I'm still here. I'm just grabbing a cable.
For what?
That's the wrong cable.
But he is a very tech-savvy person.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome.
Hi.
What got you into all this stuff?
Boredom.
What did you start with? Getting into all the tech stuff?
Linux.
What's Linux?
Explain. We're on podcast. We need more than one word.
Okay.
Go. Details matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Linux.
You don't need to talk that loud.
Okay.
It can
Linux. Or what Owen says is the homosexual OS. Basically, there's different flavors of Linux with different use cases. Most time you can boot Linux off a USB drive without actually having to download anything. So you can take it on site and recover passwords from a computer if someone forgot their password, or delete the files or whatever on a Windows computer without actually having to log into Windows.
What would you use that for?
Hacking. So the Linux I use for hacking stuff, it's called the Kali Linux. It comes pre-installed with a whole bunch of tools like password decryptors, handshake interceptors, stuff like that. A handshake interceptor, basically what it does is it kicks everybody off the Wi-Fi, and then as people try to connect, it's like, I am router now. And then they shake hands, and then they send data over. So you're basically being a man in the middle of the router and the user, and then you collect the information that they're sending to the router, and the information the router's sending to the user, and then you can use that to decrypt Wi-Fi passwords or get data and stuff.
Why do you use this stuff?
Because make funny.
How long have you been getting into this tech?
I don't know, a year.
Stuff?
I've been doing this stuff for a year. I just got my flipper recently.
Explain the flipper.
It's basically a universal remote device, which if there's any wireless frequency or signal, it can copy or intercept or duplicate and stuff.
How often do you use it?
Every day, bro.
For what?
From turning on my TV to turning off your TV over there to just saving files on here and using it for forgetting my password or as a physical form of authentication. So
how would you use it for a physical form of authentication?
So to sign into my Linux, I just plug this into the computer and I press a button and it'd say, this is a physical key. You know how sometimes in libraries, the librarian plugs in a USB drive to unlock the computer, or in schools and stuff?
Sure.
Staff has just basically a key to the computer. I basically do that with this. I can also use it to write scripts and automate stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. So if I plug this into your Mac...
No!
No, I'm just joking. Or maybe not.
Are you going to use this kind of stuff for... Oh my god. Wow. Alright, no more of that.
Okay,
you
fine.
just turned off the TV.
Yes, I did.
Alright, would you use this... Would you use this stuff for a career?
Yeah, totally.
Like what?
Pen testing.
What?
Testing. Penetration testing. Basically, people hire me and they say, get into corporate office or whatever, or like get into our Wi-Fi or like access employee files or something, and I just do that. Do you know Ethernet doesn't have any form of security? So if I plugged into your Ethernet, I'd be directly accessing your network without
What would you
needing
plug
a
into the
password.
Ethernet?
My laptop with Linux on it.
Is this focused?
Focus.
Wait, say it again. You plug it in my laptop?
I'd plug my laptop into the Ethernet jack in the wall, and now I just have access to your Wi-Fi and your internet.
What would you need that for? Besides, like, just internet access.
Not having to ask for like a Wi-Fi password or authentication.
Yeah, that's how Ethernet works on all.
Exactly.
What do you need that for? Like,
Pen testing. I could just find an Ethernet jack, and
what?
I find an Ethernet jack, I inject stuff into your Wi-Fi with the Ethernet jack, and then I just unplug my laptop and leave. It's that simple. I don't need to ask for passwords, I don't need to know what the network name is, or sign in, I just
Owen, you
plug in
understand this
and leave.
stuff?
Yeah, I understand.
Comp sci. Post comp sci major.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you switch your major, right?
Yeah, economics.
Why'd you do that?
Because comp sci was boring beyond all belief.
Bro, economics is more boring.
Economics?
Economics is just more boring.
How's it more boring?
Here's the thing.
You're just learning money. It's useless.
It's more useful than
how's that?
Comp sci.
Yeah, tell us why you switched.
So, for me, comp sci was just like very repetitive. Like when you're doing, like you're writing code and stuff, I feel like, I don't know, it was just getting repetitive and I was getting bored of it. And so,
why don't you start like doing your own things then? Why don't you start writing your own programs and start like your own kind of thing instead of just doing a project and getting bored?
Because what else am I gonna do?
Do your own things with the code and take what you've learned and apply it somewhere else.
You didn't learn that much. It's a 101 class, so it's like you're not really learning that much in that class. It's a starter class for a reason. But it was just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to comp sci majors, they're always in their room doing homework. And I don't just want to be in my room all the time doing homework.
Like, I'd be playing 2K.
Yeah, I'd be playing 2K. I'd actually be doing something useful.
No. Don't turn the TV on.
Yes.
Unless you want to, like, turn
your music off. Close the door. Keep talking.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just... It was more enjoyable taking, like, a microeconomics class, and it just felt like there was more, like, use to it. Like, I actually know what's going on, like, in the markets and the world, and I can actually use that to my advantage.
Jeez. It's so loud.
But yeah.
If they're using an iPhone, I could probably crash their iPhone. It could probably crash that one and everyone else's too.
No.
I mean, I could.
But
whether I should is up for debate.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay.
But yeah, I was just bored of comp sci. It was kind of boring.
Was comp sci just like a bunch of coding?
Yeah, that's all the class was.
Yeah.
Is you're just coding, and that stuff takes hours depending on.
What are you doing?
Playing blackjack.
I don't care about that. Whoa.
Let's play Doom.
What up?
Hi, we're podcasting.
We're podcasting, bro.
Wanna join?
You can sit on the bed.
Could sit on my lap.
Whoa. Sorry, whoa, pause. You can have this if you want it. You can have this chair.
No. I thought you were saying I
just
should sit on
hop in,
your lap.
bro. It's like a basketball game. We can just hop in.
No, please.
No.
I insist.
Welcome Connor Valentine to the show. Now we can interview two people. You guys can ask questions too. All of you. Doesn't have to.
So Connor, what's your name?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Gerald.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's Connor.
My name's Gerald, nickname Connor.
Yeah. My pen name is Connor.
I don't know. I go to Whitworth. I'm a freshman. Yeah. That's all that's about me ever.
Bro, yeah,
There's nothing about me.
Literally every.
That's all. There's
first
nothing
day,
else about me.
Tell us a little about yourself. Give us a fun fact. What's your major? Stupid.
hate it.
What fun fact do you guys use when someone asks? What's a fun fact about yourself?
I always think of it way too late, a week after. I'm that would be good.
Mine's super boring.
I was just telling that my major injuries on the right side of my body.
Meaning what?
Broken bones, or just I've had to go to the hospital or the ER for it.
Or that you did a podcast at 1 a.m.
Or that I did a podcast at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that was hard.
How is that hard for y'all?
It was late.
No, not hard. It
was just.
It was fun.
Only 1 a.m.
It was sick.
Yeah.
It went hard.
It went hard. It wasn't hard to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you ever been on a podcast before? Wait, what?
I've listened to Joe Rogan. That's about all I can say about podcasts.
Do you have any
I've done
stories of things you've hacked or things that you've done with your little placebo thing?
I've taught people to do some things. So I might be responsible for a guy unlocking a Tesla in the middle of Chicago. I might have taught him how to do that, but
how did that
just
happen?
Alleged.
Just alleged.
Just teaching people to do things.
But how does that
work?
How does that work?
You know how Tesla you use
teach us.
Yeah, how do
you
I
have
unlock a car in the middle of
You
Texas?
don't know how to use Linux.
Explain it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Basically, you know how Teslas have cards and stuff to open it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could use the app. It's basically copying the card and the frequency it uses to open the charger port or unlock a door.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
so
how did
easy.
you teach him to do it?
I just sent him the files and said, "Do this."
What files?
The files.
The
The recorded frequency of the Tesla card.
How do you have a recorded frequency of a Tesla card? Is it just
The
is that
internet?
just for you? Okay.
Just the internet.
I have for 7 models, EU models and US models.
Yeah.
That's good.
Do you know if there are any Teslas on this campus by any chance?
I haven't seen any.
I feel like I might have one time. It was probably just somebody visiting.
Yeah, maybe one. You could walk around and look.
I don't want to walk anymore.
Oh yeah, you walked 7 miles.
7 miles condensed down into 2.
Yeah, 7 miles in 45 minutes.
Both ways, back and forth, uphill.
Yep.
On one leg.
No downhill.
My other leg was starting a business.
Would you ever start a business?
Yes.
What would it be?
A drug cartel.
No, I don't need a business for that. I already do that. No, no I'm just joking. Or maybe not.
Take it.
But if I was starting a business, it'd probably just be custom stuff, kind of like how my associates customize flippers and then sell them for more price.
There you go. It's is that considered drop shipping?
No. Drop shipping, you buy from one person and then give it to someone else for more money. So this wouldn't be drop shipping, this would just be customization.
What's your dream job?
That's a good question. Probably just a software engineer or something. Definitely something.
So do you think you're going to
technical.
go to college?
No.
What?
Waste of time.
How?
He's just a prodigy.
Yeah.
What do you mean waste of time?
So
How?
you're just going to be smart enough to get a software engineer degree?
Yeah.
Not degree, but a job.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get certifications. Just do it online.
Do people who hire software engineers look at degrees?
No. They're like, okay, you have online certificates and you know how to do this. Good enough. They don't care about how educated you are or whatever. If you fit the criteria, you get in. You don't need to care about education.
So the college life isn't for you?
No, not for me. I mean, it'd be fun to mess around with people and stuff and live in a dorm. But I don't really see anything I would gain from any kind of college tuition.
If you three had to pitch the college life to Lucas, how would you do that?
Fun, friends all the time, basically.
Yeah.
It's been my experience.
And you got to do work for classes, but other than that, you can do basically whatever you want.
Just turn off the projector for the class.
I mean, you don't even have to do the work. You can just.
You would be a menace in
Fingy.
college class.
Oh yeah, I would.
Oh yeah, Fingy, you want to tell us about how first semester's going?
Second
First or second?
Oh, sorry, second. I'm stupid.
Oh, it's going fine.
Yeah.
Not much has happened. Although I did do my homework that I had all weekend to do at 6 a.m. this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun.
6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah. If I didn't
That's
do
crazy that you even did that. I just thought you were not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I did, to
I
be
know.
honest.
I'm proud of you.
I was in here and I didn't notice him do it.
Really?
It was crazy.
Yeah, I was just
Were you awake or
laying on my
something?
bed with my
No,
laptop.
I heard his alarm and then I was back to sleep. Stop! I've told you to stop.
Fine.
Ugh. You're not coming back here ever again.
It's okay, I'll let myself in.
You couldn't do it when you said you could.
I probably could.
I don't
No.
believe you.
Do you want to...
How would you do that?
No.
I have...
Tell the podcast.
Okay, I have Chase's student card, I have Owen's student card, again, and I have your student card. I also have Derek's student card.
Okay. Explain how that works on that thing.
What do you mean?
How would you get into a Whitworth building when you
I
after scanning someone's card? How does that work on that thing?
It emulates the card. There's a little panel on the back, which is like NFC, RFID and stuff. And your cards are a special type of NFC. So just scan your card and then I just touch it to the door.
Why didn't it work this time?
I don't know, it's a good question.
Did you try using Derek's?
Yeah,
No.
Derek's might not work.
Derek has one
trying
just
to
'cause
use?
it's-
I don't know,
right?
he's scanned, that's all I know.
Did you try using mine?
I tried using yours and I did not try anybody else's. So I'm sure I could
Lucas's
find
card doesn't
something.
work in the first place anyway, so.
Lucas' card is.
That's true.
kinda
I have to
retarded.
pull it all the way out of the
Oh,
card.
okay, yeah, then that would make sense. That's probably why.
Everyone's card is like that. They're all the same. Except for maybe Derek's.
Yeah, but like if your card is retarded, quote unquote, then maybe I just need, Chase's or
I said
Owen's.
retarded.
Yeah.
I could try the others. I mean,
Acoustic.
You could. Would they work?
probably. It scans. It just doesn't open the door because if I tap it to the thing, it blinks the blue light.
Alright. I gotta ask you the podcast questions.
Okay, go ahead
So-
and ask.
Name 3 animals.
Giraffe, tiger, wombat.
Boom. Okay. So. Let me see here. You said giraffe,
Mm-hmm.
tiger, wombat.
Wombat.
Do not. If you turn that TV off, I'm sending you home.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. So, the first animal is what you think of yourself as.
I'm
This,
tall,
this is
yeah.
proven scientifically.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
The second one is
yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
the second one is what others think of you as. So, people think you're a tiger. I'm
Dang,
not sure what that's supposed to mean.
he's ruthless.
Yeah. And the third one is what you actually are.
A wombat.
You think of yourself, or you're a wombat, bro?
Yeah, I'm a wombat.
How's it
yeah.
feel?
Yeah, how's that feel?
Feels good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions that I ask all the guests. And they're just random questions. Would you rather?
Mm-hmm.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Why?
Water.
What? You literally drank Diet Pepsi at Whitworth a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So you like one or the other.
I like. They didn't have Diet Coke. They just had Diet Pepsi. So I mean,
So if you were given
Whatever's
a can
available.
of Diet Coke and a can of Diet Pepsi, which would you toss over your shoulder?
I just drink both. I'd get more.
Oh, wait. Diet Coke has caffeine, right? Or is that just...
All of them have caffeine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
Unless
zero
it's
sugar,
caffeine-free.
calories and stuff.
It's just 0 sugar, 0 calories. Yeah. I do it for the taste.
How much caffeine do you drink per day? Or
This is gonna be as
Tell us-
large as
tell
the
us
digits
a-
of pi.
Tell
You're
us a
exposing
story.
him.
Tell us a story.
What kind of story?
Just about you and taking caffeine.
Taking caffeine.
Just explain it in detail. Why? What happens?
So I have very high caffeine tolerance. Like if I drink a Red Bull, it doesn't affect me. I need lots of caffeine.
Why?
I have a huge.
Is that
tolerance.
just how you're born?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like me and my brother just have insane tolerances. 500 milligrams does nothing.
Jeez.
I just have an insane tolerance.
That's
Or is it
nuts.
because you drink it so much?
Yeah.
Or
No,
probably both.
it's an insane tolerance. Like,
Do you remember the first time you ever had an energy drink?
yes,
Did it affect you?
not really. Again, just natural tolerance.
Hmm.
I think it was like a Red Bull slush from like Dutch Bros or something. I think that was my first
And
one.
it didn't affect you at all?
Nope.
Okay. Keep
Still
going.
tired.
Keep going.
Keep going. My favorite form of caffeine is just caffeine pills and water.
How much is in a caffeine pill?
I don't know. Depends.
The ones you take.
I haven't taken them for a while because I just chug down like 3 Celsius.
How much is in a Celsius?
Dude's gonna die
Like
next
400 milligrams.
3?
400.
You drink 3 of those?
Yeah.
A day?
No. Not a day.
How often?
Fred drinks more than a day.
Like, if I'm staying up, then I'll probably have like one in the middle of my staying up, and then like one after, and then one after. So as soon as they wear off, like I'm chain smoking Celsius. That's the best way I can describe it.
Can you tell us about your sleep schedule?
Garbage. Non-existent.
What does it look like?
Okay, so
Go through Sunday to Saturday.
Realistically, like 3 a.m. to 12 to like noonish.
Okay.
Maybe even, like 6 a.m. to 12. It's, depends. Sometimes like 7 a.m. to 1.
Why?
Because my sleep schedule is non-existent and I'm a busy guy.
What are you busy with?
Hacking things and learning things and trying to make money.
Do you like staying up and
Yes.
just on your computer trying
I'm
to
a
learn
night
things?
guy. Yes. I can't function in the morning. Like, even with a normal sleep schedule, I just can't be bothered to wake up at 7 a.m. and be fully functional.
When did that start?
When I was born.
So you're telling me,
I'm just really not a morning person.
because you used to live in Ukraine, right?
No.
Or you're from Ukraine.
No.
How does that work? Because I know you're Ukrainian.
My past 3 generations are Ukrainian, except
Okay.
my grandma, who's from Siberia, or my maternal grandma, and I was born in America.
Okay. Have you
But-
lived here your whole life?
Yeah.
America.
Spokane, all
We
life.
love
Gotcha.
America.
Do you have any like Ukrainian traditions in your family?
That's the Soviet
That's
anthem.
USSR, but
Yeah, that's 2 different things.
pretty much same.
No,
They're all
not
Slavic.
not
Something. Just kidding. No, I know they're different.
okay.
I just wanted to pitch in.
What are your guys' experiences with caffeine? Because I have a really low tolerance. Like I take 200 milligrams, I'm like buzzing.
I used to get sick from it.
Really?
Yeah, like it would make me feel sick, and I'd like want to throw up. Now I'm fine. It doesn't really affect me now. But when it like a couple years ago, I used to get pretty sick from it.
Huh.
Like so I'd have to be like
How much would it take to get you sick?
like one like thing of coffee.
How much is in a thing of coffee?
I
It's a
don't know.
lot. It's like 300 something.
Yeah, however much.
It's
I like how you guys just measuring things. Just no unit, just a thing.
Well,
I
thing
don't
of
know how
coffee.
much is in a
Just a
thing of
thing.
coffee.
Here, let's Google
Just a
that.
unit.
How much is in like the
How much
average-
caffeine
is in the average cup?
is in a thing of coffee?
Like, like a cup.
Yeah, like a cup of coffee.
80 to 100 milligrams. I was way off.
That was enough to make you sick.
Yeah.
So have you
yeah,
ever had an energy drink?
Yeah. So it kind of, the energy drinks, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's different or whatever, but energy drinks, they don't affect me as much.
I think that's because they have like taurine and
They
have,
like
like,
B12 and
yeah.
like other things, not just pure caffeine. It's not just dirt juice.
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, so it's just, I could do energy drinks, but I couldn't do like coffee or anything.
Oh yeah,
like that.
coffee is just mud.
I think it's because
Tastes
it's like,
horrible.
it's because it's like more concentrated or something.
It's because coffee is just basically caffeine and
Yeah.
bitter, and there's not like taurine or
It is
B12
very
and
bitter.
other stuff.
I have to have it with like creamer.
But yeah, I don't drink energy drinks all that often. Every once in a while.
If I ever drink coffee, it makes me have to poop.
What
Yeah,
what
dude.
energy drink would you drink if you had to drink an energy drink? I
I
said the
normally
word
get
drink too many
Celsius.
times.
I normally get Celsius.
I've never had a Celsius.
I haven't either.
It's just better.
It is just better.
I heard they're like awful.
Monster,
It's cleaner.
Monster, Red Bull, all that
The only
stuff is disgusting.
good Monster are like the Monster Javas. Those
That's
are
like-
good.
See,
The
I've
nitro
only had like
cold brew.
sips of like Monster and like Rain and or whatever the other ones are.
C4.
Clean.
No,
Nos is also good.
But I
C4,
feel like
dude, C4 is insane. I took it to winter camp.
It's cancer in a
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the bottle, it says you may experience tingling sensations in your muscles, and I had like jitters.
Yeah,
And it also said you might feel itchy.
it's cancer in a can, basically.
It is
It's,
It's-
if I
so potent. It's
Why?
bad.
Is it just too much caffeine or what?
C4.
It's
Okay,
a lot
just
of-
tastes
If
awful,
a drink says you might feel sensations of being itchy and twitching,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd want to drink that.
Yeah.
I drank 2 of them
Oh my. Does it give you that warning?
in a night. Yeah, it gives you that warning.
Chase, what's your experience with caffeine?
It doesn't do anything to me, and it tastes like garbage.
Like energy drinks? Or
Energy drinks and coffee, they both taste like garbage. And
what about pre-workout?
pre-workout? That doesn't do anything for me either, and it gave me a headache.
I feel like when I
That's
took
about
your
all I did.
pre-workout, I feel like it didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't give you that much. Do you remember how much I gave you?
No.
I think it was like
I think the few times I had it, it just gave me a
quarter of a
headache.
scoop. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if I have a Red Bull, like I feel like it doesn't do much
Yeah.
for me. It probably does something, but I had a Gamer Fuel once, a PewDiePie Gamer Fuel
Yes.
one, and like, dude, I was like shaking. Like my hands were just like I had to pee like every like 5 minutes. It was crazy.
Would you say C4 is the absolute worst one?
There's like the worst.
What about Ghost?
Ghost is good.
I've seen you with Ghosts.
Yeah. C4 is like okay. It's very strong.
Yeah.
But if you're not me and you don't drink like 2 of them at night at a winter camp, then like you'll be fine. You just be itchy.
Okay.
There's
So what's the
definitely
worst one?
The worst one, probably like really badly done coffee.
Yeah.
Like bitter
Bad
coffee.
coffee's
You know when
awful.
like you just dump like Folgers or whatever, and then you just let it sit for like 30 minutes in just boiling hot water. That's
I've
Yeah,
bad
I
coffee.
definitely know that.
That's
yeah.
bad coffee.
I've definitely done
It
that
gets
before.
way too bitter.
How often do you drink coffee?
Semi often. It's not my go-to source of caffeine. I'll usually just drink it black.
What happened?
But
What's the most caffeine you've had in one sitting?
one sitting, what, 1,500 milligrams?
Oh, that's so loud.
So sorry.
Oh, your ears hurt.
Dude,
Oh.
you gotta listen to that and play back.
We listened to it in my car.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so funny.
Sorry, that scared me. I didn't realize you were holding it.
Okay. Anyway, continue. Most caffeine.
Yeah, he's like,
Most caffeine, like 1,500 milligrams?
In
In
one
one sitting?
sitting?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like, what,
why?
4 Celsius?
But why did you do that?
I think I would implode.
Yeah, I think that's like really unhealthy.
Because wow, I did not know that, Sherlock. It's like, telling your Coke addict, it's like, Coke is bad for you. It's like,
right.
well, yeah, but it's...
But I'm
Anyways,
addicted.
1,500 milligrams, because it was pulling all my...
Gosh, dude, this is awful. I need to. My feet are
tripod,
gonna.
Huh?
You need to stiffen up your tripod.
Well,
No, I
Okay.
just need to stop kicking the water bottle.
Yeah.
I'm so
Look
so
at-
sorry.
I know the audio.
The audio is just...
Destroyed.
You
It's
can
okay.
kick me out if you want, if you need.
Just don't kick it, bro.
Watch me.
no kick it, bro.
Don't kick it, bro.
Brother,
do not
kick the microphone. Please do not do that.
What do you think of Prime Energy?
bussin'. It's better
Bussin'.
Prime. Because
But
the
Prime is
fizziness...
bad.
Okay.
Probably
Debatable.
get along with Colin.
The regular Prime, it's okay. It's just okay.
Oh yeah.
Like, just in a plastic bottle. It's okay, at most. The energy drink one is a lot better because it's fizzy, so it kind of removes the chalkiness. And it's also a lot sweeter. It also has caffeine, and you know me.
He hates
How much caffeine is that? 300?
Like 200?
What's the best flavor?
Best flavor of regular Prime would be strawberry watermelon. Best flavor of energy drink prime would be
Meta Moon.
the blue one.
Blue raspberry.
I
Is
believe
that what
so.
it is?
Probably.
Yeah. Lucas, is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
Why?
because most the buns arrive cut until like the very edge, so it's one piece of bread with half a cut in it.
So
Oh, and you're one of the only people-
I've said this every single time. Then a Subway sandwich isn't a sandwich.
It's a sub.
The Subway sandwich is a sandwich because it's two individual pieces of bread
No,
and
it's
they're
No,
not
it's
connected.
not. Subs aren't
No.
cut all the way.
They don't cut it
But
all
they're
the way.
subs though.
But
They're
they
not
consider
sandwiches.
Bread's
They're
still
subs.
connected.
But they call it Subway sandwiches.
They call it a Subway sub.
Here's what I say. Me, Chase, and Caden agree on this. A hot dog is not a sandwich because of the meat.
Yes. Also because the
The hot
condiments.
dog, the wiener is unique.
Like, what if you put it in a
Every
Subway
wiener
sandwich?
is
Then it's a hot dog.
So if I put
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
I mean it's
it's
called a
okay.
hot dog.
Like
It's
if
not-
you
it's not a
if you
sandwich
use like a
because-
slice of bread as your bun, you just put a hot dog in it. And you,
It's still a hot dog.
still a hot dog.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not a sandwich because you don't put all of your condiments on your sandwich on the side. You put it on the top. And the top of the hot dog is the bun. And you put it on the sausage, and the sausage is sideways.
But
like
what
this.
if I take like sandwich condiments and I put it in a bun, like turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, whatever, and put it in a hoagie roll, but the bread's still connected?
That's a
Is
sandwich.
That's
that
a sandwich.
But the bread's still connected.
That's a sandwich.
Nope,
I think
a hot dog
I
at that
A
point.
hot dog
agree. It's
is-
because of the meat.
Wiener, condiments, and bread.
But if you eat
So if
the
I-
meat by itself, it's still a hot dog. Like that itself is a hot
Yeah.
dog.
If you just eat the meat,
Like
Just the
just
wiener.
the
What
hot
if I was
dog,
to
just
call
the
it-
wiener. It's
what
still
if-
called a
What
hot
if I
dog.
call it a hot dog sandwich?
then
Shoot.
you would go to jail.
A hot dog sub.
That hurts my soul.
I'm gonna call it that now. Can I get a hot
Can I
dog
get a hot dog
sub?
sub?
Chase, what are your thoughts on this?
You go to the
What?
wiener schnitzel.
What are your thoughts on this?
I haven't been paying attention.
No, the
Yes.
yeah.
It,
Like a
it's,
wiener sub.
It's a hot dog.
It's a
sandwich.
hot dog, so
A hot
it
dog?
can't be a sandwich.
No.
No.
Exactly, you call it a hot dog, not is
It's like
this sandwich. It's a hot dog. It's its own
Two conversations
unique,
are happening.
My
It's
fault.
its
bad.
Shut
own
up.
unique
Yes.
meal. It's not a sandwich. A hot dog is a hot dog. A sandwich is a sandwich, and you can have different types of sandwiches. Who is calling
Maybe
you?
if you chop the wiener up, then at that point, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Is cereal soup?
But it's literally like it's just
No.
describing a smoothie.
Why?
Like,
Smart
no,
man.
it's
Because soup contains of a protein, a broth, and vegetables
Smart man.
most of the time. And last time I checked, your cereal doesn't have protein nor broth.
It could. Who's to say milk isn't a broth?
Milk? What's milk?
A broth. In this
No,
case,
it's not.
It's a soup.
It's not a broth.
How is it not a broth?
Milk.
Because a broth
Oh yeah,
is
you think cereal soup too?
because a broth is usually made
Just
out
play
of
devil's advocate.
basically marinating either vegetables or meat or bone marrow.
Who's to say I can't put that in my milk?
Yeah,
Make
what
it a
if you
broth.
have like
Can.
meat cereal?
So then it would be a broth at that point.
We're talking about your average
Sausage
bowl of
cereal.
cereal, not
Sausage
your
cereal.
custom-made cereal.
But that you have
If
to.
you go to
have to
cafeteria,
include
what are you
that.
going to put in your cereal? Milk and
Water.
cereal.
Bacon.
Exactly. Hey, bacon and cereal, that's actually kind of a good pick. That's a sleeper pick.
So then
What?
But,
I'm an entrepreneur.
But if milk is a broth
Yes.
and you put bacon in your cereal, then a cereal is
Milk is not a broth.
It is now.
It's not a broth.
Milk is milk
You're just
from a
afraid to
cow.
accept the
Exactly.
truth. You're-
Sometimes it comes from goats and sheep.
You can't have goat milk.
Only
Yes, you
weirdos.
can.
Hey, I'm just
That's what I'm
saying,
saying, you can't.
I'm just saying.
You
But
can.
like most of the time, it's from cow.
You're
It's
just
from
not
a
willing
mammal.
to accept the truth, and it's fine. I get it.
Okay,
Human milk.
a
cereal.
broth does not just come from a mammal's udders.
It does this time.
What are you doing?
a broth cow.
Just broth.
Maybe that's.
Broth
Oh,
cow.
look at this beef broth. Yum.
How does broth? How is broth made?
Most of the
Basically,
time
like,
it's
marinate.
bone marrow, vegetables, or meat thrown in kind of like a stock, and you add seasonings like salt and whatever. Then you kind of let that
Stuff.
marinate. Yeah, you add
You
stuff,
put like stuff in it.
Yeah.
And, like,
and you just let it kind of like kind of simmer overnight.
dude, bone broth
in
is so
water.
good.
Exactly. Bone broth is good.
Apple or Samsung?
Samsung,
You what?
Android's
What?
better.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
an iPhone.
Not Samsung, but Android.
But it's Apple. The
You have
question's
an iPhone?
Apple or Samsung.
Yeah, but I got this.
Apple or Samsung?
You seem like Android guy.
Why do you have an iPhone then?
Because the deal.
Because all my family
It
members
was
have an
cheaper to buy
iPhone.
this than it was an Android.
Dude, it's all about
So
the
it's
cash.
just purely for convenience.
But you use it a lot, right? The Samsung
I'm done.
AirDrop.
They have their own version of it.
I don't know.
But
I
green
know
bubbles.
nothing about it.
That's
Okay,
Gross.
due to UK petitions and stuff, Apple's going to be changing over in iOS 18 with the iPhone 16. They're going to be adding RCS, which is the standard communication thing, which means blue bubbles on Android.
Wait, does that mean you
Is
can
that
like
true?
with
Yeah,
the group chats?
because
like it fixes group chats.
Yeah.
Because
I think
the,
they already
because the
fixed
EU
group chats.
is
With, like,
pushing
Androids?
for all
I think
US.
so.
That's why the
So-
iPhone 15 is USB-C, because the EU is pushing that, and Apple doesn't want to lose all of their customers in the EU.
I feel like I've heard about this.
Yeah, same thing
It's
with
kind of
RCS.
stupid, but what's it bad?
So blue bubble debate will be fixed over time.
Would you ever buy a
I
Mac?
hate the Brits.
No,
I do too.
Why?
I'm not kidding.
I know you do.
Like, what if you needed a solid work
Why?
laptop?
if I need a solid work
They're
laptop,
terrible.
I just
Bit
get like a
stupid,
framework
innit?
laptop and put Linux
Yes, that. But if
Or you just
Is
get a Windows.
Linux different from
Access.
Windows?
on. Yes, Windows
It's
is
a-
on by
it's a whole
Microsoft.
different-
Linux is an open source independent thing.
It's its whole different OS.
Duh.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't necessarily.
There's different
understand.
types of Linux. There's Ubuntu. There's Kali. There's Mint. There's Slacks.
What's the newest one?
Newest one, probably Ubuntu, because people use it instead of Windows. Because it's less
Ubuntu?
resource demanding and doesn't have bloatware.
Bloatware.
I feel
Yeah.
like most people can't have that.
Like,
on
if
their,
you install
jerseys
Windows
or
11
something.
home, you're gonna get TikTok, Disney Plus, Kindle,
Maybe I'm tripping.
Microsoft Teams,
I'm tripping.
random crap on your computer which
fried.
you're never gonna use.
Absolutely.
I didn't ask for TikTok, WhatsApp,
Not
and
like
Kindle to be
we.
installed on my Windows. I don't need it. If I wanted it, I'd install it.
How about TikTok get installed on your Windows?
Wait, TikTok is pre-installed now?
Yeah, it's pre-installed now.
Oh.
That's gay.
Mine
It
wasn't.
is
That's
gay.
Horrible.
Mine wasn't pre-installed.
TikTok is the worst.
That's with their newer updates to Windows 11 if you
I
install a
have-
fresh version.
I was a fresh version. I didn't have TikTok.
No, like a fresh version, like now.
No,
With a
now?
new one. Yeah,
Like a really, really new one.
like a really new
Frick
one. Like
TikTok.
brand new install on the operating system, not an update.
¿Qué pasa?
Right, I gotta fix this.
¿Qué pasa, wey?
Hey, you back on Instagram?
No, let's be real.
No.
Mm-mm-mm.
Lucas, do you have a favorite movie?
Not a movie, no.
Why?
TV series, yes, but
What is it?
One Piece.
What's that?
Do you not know what One Piece
I think it's
is?
anime.
It's
Is
like
it anime?
the longest running anime.
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
watch
it-
anime, bro.
It has like
How many-
1,300 episodes.
Yeah, it's
Holy-
been going on.
And they're reanimating all of the East Blue Saga now, so it's going to be a lot cleaner animation.
Yeah, totally. Whatever that means.
They're reanimating like the first 500 episodes.
Jeez, that's so
No.
many.
Yeah,
That's
and
wild.
it's all kind of by underpaid, overworked Japanese people.
That's the entirety of Japan. though.
Yeah, that's the entirety of Japan.
They, like, what? Don't they work like 60 hours a week or something like that?
Yeah.
Sweatshops. That's still less than Josh works in a week.
Josh is.
Well, Josh better be making fat stacks of cash.
He got kicked out of
He
Whitworth,
does,
so
Yeah, he got kicked out of Whitworth because he worked too much. Josh, rest in peace. We
he
love you.
failed all
Suffering
his
from
classes.
success.
He had a 0 GPA.
Proud of him.
Don't let them cook.
Don't let him cook.
Do you get graded on stuff in homeschools or just kind of like?
Yeah, just kind of pass.
Do you ever have homework?
Yeah.
Do you do it?
Yeah. Technically, yes, but technically, no.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you have homework? How does that work?
My mom says do this, and I do it.
Hey, that's a good boy right there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm proud of you.
Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here, but
I mean, I do it as a bit of a stretch, but
oh my gosh. You do it through AI or something?
yes.
Hey, at least he's on.
ChatGPT?
More, but yes.
What?
Google Bard and a whole bunch of other stuff as well.
You just put it through like 14 different
Just
AI
Yeah,
services.
exactly.
Helps.
Does that like cover it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that cover it if you put it through like 14 different like AI software and then like
Okay, so
mix it?
originally, now schools have like chat GPT detectors, right? Because like, consistent or inconsistent like formalities and like patterns, right?
Yeah.
There's apps to scramble the words and replace it with your vocabulary, so that it seems more like you, and it passes under school detectors.
I actually knew about that.
Now, if you have GPT Plus and you pay like $20 a month, you can access different types of GPTs, like stuff for specifically writing essays or stories.
Do you think AI is going to take over the world?
No.
Why not? It's taking over graphic design.
Yeah, but that's like graphic
But
design.
AI could become like robots and stuff.
AI has become robots. People have developed a fully walking robot in a year.
Are you
which can
nervous
now
about
stay
AI?
No.
Why?
I mean, why?
What would you tell the people who are nervous about it?
There's nothing to be nervous about.
I think it's taking everyone's jobs.
Okay. That's not really a bad thing though.
What?
What?
Because
But
then
then
nobody gets
we're
paid.
put out of jobs.
But
What if you have a good paying job in 20 years and then you get fired because we can just have AI do it for free?
I was using AI to do my job anyways.
No, but you don't get any money now.
Okay, I'll just find another job.
But then AI
Easier said
takes
than
over that
done,
job.
bro.
I can start
What
my
if you
own
couldn't find
business.
another
I can-
software engineering job?
I can make the AI is going to replace my job. Bam.
What?
What?
You can make.
I wrote-
If AI is
Inside
taking
the
over,
mind of
yeah,
a 12-year-old.
If AI is taking over jobs, why don't just take over AI and just make my own AI that will steal jobs? So I'll make money off people not having jobs. It's called capitalism.
This is the most bootleg podcast ever. Just in a
Exactly.
dorm room.
The microphone has been kicked over
Microphone's
and
been
destroyed
sitting on a water
3
bottle.
times.
Yeah, nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh, it wasn't me.
Nuh-uh.
It's gonna be my turn in a second.
Just drop kick it.
Do not touch it.
Do not touch the
Do
microphone.
not touch.
Do not touch the
Do not
microphone.
touch. No touch.
Do not touch it like the kittens in the water. That's like Italian.
Lucas, you have high hopes for 2024?
mia!
No.
Why?
There's nothing new.
Really?
Yeah, there's like revolutions of like technology and stuff. There's nothing I'm actually like excited for and like cool things. It's
Not
just
even
another
iPhone
year.
16?
No, that's it. The iPhones are just like every 3 iPhones. It's actually something new and improved.
True.
So like every 3 years, you actually get like big leaps, and then everything else is just kind of filler. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, we replaced a switch with a button. The camera is 2 megapixels better. And yeah, congrats, battery life.
We added one more camera lens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's Samsung.
Yeah, well, I mean,
There's two
Apple's done
different
it too,
things.
not as much.
There's Samsung and then there's Android. Samsung's just a company that makes your fridge, your washer, and your sometimes phones and like chips and stuff for computers. But Android is the stuff the phones use.
It's not Microsoft, right?
It's
What
not
do you think
Microsoft.
about Google Pixels?
Yeah.
Bussin'?
Is that your
Bussin', I
extra
have my
work
own.
phone?
Work phone.
What do you use it for work?
Separate identities.
Oh.
So on my
Cool.
phone, I'm just on my Pixel, I'm Joseph Darden. On my iPhone, I'm Lucas Burda. On Discord, I'm John Connor. And on all forms of social media, I'm like Steven or something. I'm just like Steve.
Why?
What do you mean why? Bruh, okay, one sec. I will pull up something that will blow your mind.
Please
I
don't
will
blow
make
my
you an
mind.
entire
I'd
fake
like to
alias.
I don't need a fake alias.
Yeah, but it's fun.
What?
We're making a funny.
How are you making a fake alias?
Just use a generator. Since I have an account and stuff, if
Duh.
I like reserve it, then this alias will never show it to anybody else. Okay, gender. We're probably gonna do a male. Because you are.
Hey, how many options are there on that?
Yeah.
Lots. But your name is Gary E. Colon. You live in Denver, Colorado on 1281 Clay Lick Road. Your mother's maiden name is Cooley. Your SSN is 653-22-8293. Your phone number is 720-690-7476. Your birthday is August 31st, 1980. Your age is 43. Your tropical zodiac is a Virgo. Your email address is GaryEcolon@teleworm.us. Yes. Your MasterCard is 5298-4024-7208-4803. It expires 1/25/2025, and your CVV is 767. Your employment is a music company, and your occupation is plate maker. Your physical characters, you're 6'2", your blood type is O+, and your weight is 148.7.
And you're gay.
Per year?
Weight.
Oh, I thought you said
per year.
Wage. I was like, I'll take $148,000 a year. That's not bad.
No, it's $148.
I know, so
$148.
You weigh 148
148
per year?
cents. But I could, since I have an account, I could save this name so that this name never shows up for anybody else.
Would you say you have a good work ethic?
No.
Transition there was
Work unethical. That's about it. It's not ethic. It's just very unethical.
But I mean, you seem to know a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It takes hard work to
Do you
know
take
that
initiative?
No. I just do.
Do what?
Do things. I own belongings. I do activities.
One might think of that as taking initiative.
Maybe not.
To be or not to be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we're going to wrap this podcast up.
Yay.
Nuh-uh.
Yay.
No.
Lucas, what's your favorite Bible verse?
That's a good question. Depends.
On what?
What day it is. What time it is.
Today, right now. 4:59.
In 25 seconds. I don't know. Probably like... I honestly
I was gonna pull
don't
up the
know.
Book of Mormon.
Do you know the most commonly stolen book from libraries is the Bible? Even though it's basically free.
I didn't know that. Why do people steal it? Because they want to know the Lord.
Yes. But would that be justifiable to the Bible? Or would that technically be a sin because you're stealing?
Be a sin because you're stealing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
But you're stealing.
But you're stealing.
You're stealing.
the same thing with Robin Hood. It's like, is it a crime if you're stealing from the rich and corrupt and giving to the poor?
Yes.
Okay, that answers the question.
Crucify him!
I think it's lawfully wrong,
Just
but morally probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Now your question is, would Robin Hood go to hell or heaven because of his choice?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he put his faith in Jesus?
I don't know.
Then can't
Then
say.
no.
If he doesn't, Romans 10:9.
I love Jesus.
Confess with your mouth.
That's
believe in your heart
Romans
that
10:9.
Jesus is Lord. You'll be saved.
Somewhere in the Bible, love Jesus.
Love Jesus. Jesus wept. Is that your
Where?
favorite verse?
Where in the Bible
No.
does it say
What's your
Mr.
favorite verse?
Loba Loba?
I know.
That's from the Bible, right?
It's
Just
from the
kidding.
Bible, right? Of course.
This podcast makes me look like I know nothing about the Bible, because I'm just messing around.
We'll interview you later.
Oh boy.
Do you have a
Am I
favorite
weird
Bible
because
verse?
I have all my Bible books alphabetically ordered instead of traditionally ordered?
I almost kicked that.
Yeah, you did. It was close.
That was not me. Was that me?
Yes, that
No way.
Just gonna hold it like this.
It's called gaslighting. But you would know. You're crazy.
What's crazy? I was
It's
just
crazy what?
They locked me in a room.
A rubber room.
A
A rubber room
filled
with
with
rats.
rats. And rats made me crazy.
Crazy.
I was
I was
crazy
crazy.
once.
Okay.
Okay.
Favorite Bible verse, come on.
Yep.
1 second.
Let me look up.
Do 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 do.
Your school Wi-Fi is really slow. I
Yeah,
can
it
make it
is.
slower. But...
Alright, I'm putting this back.
Okay, it's First
Wait,
John
wait.
4:21.
Wait.
1 John 4:21.
Yeah.
What does 1 John 4:21 say?
And this commandment have we from him, that who loveth God, love his brother also.
It's a good one. Why do you like that one?
Because I like the name John. Because
I
Yes.
mean, okay.
So, do you like John 11:35?
I like John. It's a cool name.
What's wrong with Luke? Or Matthew? Or Mark?
Yeah, what's your problem with Matthew?
Or Jude?
What do you got against Jacob?
What?
There's no
Or
book.
Ruth?
There is a book of Ruth.
Ruth is short. In
Yeah.
both ways. It's like 4 chapters.
I think that's true.
It's
My
true.
Old Testament knowledge is very low. Alright, well, that's the sign to wrap this up, but
What
Cool.
about Jehoshaphat?
thanks for joining us today on Podcasting with the Boys. Who knows if I'll even post this episode, bro? He'll be too lazy to edit it.
I can edit it
Can I
No.
kick the
with my
microphone again?
Linux.
Just kidding.
3,
I'm
2,
kidding, I'm
1.
kidding.
Well, see you later, boys. Boys, girls, whoever's listening.
Men.
I have people in Germany for this thing.
Cool.
What's up, bro? You know what? Some random shout out to the German fans.
Yeah! Alright, we'll see you later. Peace out. God loves you. Peace out.